The honourable member for Airdrie Cochrane.
Speaker, the Wyatt report exposed systematic conflicts of interest, political interference and misuse of funds. During question period on November 4th, I asked the Minister of Municipal Affairs about sole source contracts under his tenure as Minister of Addictions and Mental Health, but I did not get an answer. So I will ask again, to the Minister, was he aware of or did he approve any sole source contracts or grants issued through Recovery Alberta, Compassionate Care, or any affiliated recovery operators? Yes or no? And if so, to whom?
The point of order was noted at 2:23 p.m. The Honourable Government House Leader.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And if the member from Airdrie Cochrane will permit me to leave my jacket open so he doesn't feel threatened in the chamber, I will do that. But, Mr. Speaker, what I would say is that this is a question to the minister who is no longer in charge of that file. I'm not quite sure where the member is going with that. I look forward to the other supplemental, but I also look forward to what will likely be anyways.
And of course, it's time now to hear from the member for Airdrie Cochrane.
Mr. Speaker, given in late 2024, I was alerted to potential sole source contracts, and I asked my department to verify through corporate registries. And given we found the ownership behind the 3 recovery centres matched the group tied to the health scandal in the Wyatt report. And given infrastructure informed the Deputy Minister of Addictions and Mental Health, who advised the minister, and given the same minister told this chamber he found no connection to the Minister of Municipal Affairs, now would be a good time to correct the record.
The Honourable Minister of Municipal Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, the member opposite is mistaken in his facts. I had done a review. As I heard concerns, I found nothing of the sort was the case. If there's any information to this, I would happily have provided it to everyone who asked. I saw nothing. I followed every procedure I could. I followed every single best practice when it comes to procurement. I did not find any of the allegations the member's making opposite. I asked him multiple times, whilst he was still a member of Executive Council, to furnish me with any evidence he had. I received nothing. I am happy to speak to this to say that I acted as above board as I could as a minister.
Honourable member.
Mr. Speaker, given this wasn't an oversight, it was flagged. And given we verified, notified, and watched that warning be ignored, a familiar pattern with the UCP, and given after the minister was notified, the ownership registry for that company behind those 3 contracts changed, but the records remain. Will the current Minister of Addictions and Mental Health table the previous minister's investigation and all sole source contracts under his portfolio? And Mr. Speaker, I can help the minister identify some of those contracts.
The Honourable Minister of Municipal Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, at the time, I looked into every single accusation that the member opposite made. I asked for any information he had, furnished none. I rely on the investigation, the OAG and Judge Wyatt. I complied with anything I could. I asked my Deputy Minister to make sure we follow all procurement procedures, and the member opposite is continuing to make insinuations in this House that something inappropriate happened. I was happy to hear any information he provided at the time. I received none. I am happy to hear any information he has now. I have seen none, Mr. Speaker. Until that happens, I cannot act on assumptions or insinuations. I must act on facts that I have in my hands.